This truth is my everything. But we ain't Christian, we'll fall on your ass. Plus you know we keep the metal things. How you wanna settle things? I suppose you'll take the proposal, or we'll make that metal ring. With the Glocks of the hecklers, we some righteous ass brothers, but some certified steppers. We some priests at the end of the day, so we teaching in the streets till the end of the day. We on the front line, we the ones that you want in the game. Fourth quarter when it's crunch time, and all my brothers is clutch. Squad full of silent killers, we ain't talking too much, but we'll teach you if you're humble. Just learn to follow orders, don't mumble. Get it done. And he that have an ear, I pray listen. Yeah, we want all of the smoke, we ain't Christian. This the life of a priest that we go in the streets, and you know we teach the Jews. Fresh braids in my head, fresh boots on my feet, and you know we keep the jewels. Whole squad of real niggas, we some certified killers, and you know we got the tools. Nah, nigga, we ain't Christian, ain't shit sweet, you musta got us confused, got us confused. Got us confused, got us confused, got us confused, got us confused. Nah, nigga, we ain't Christian. Got us confused. We nothing like the mother niggas. We ain't the same. We some righteous ass, hardcore, rugged niggas. And it's a shame that you full of pride. We don't affiliate with none of you clowns. Plus these heathens getting nullified. This the life of a priest and a prophet. Fake niggas be cautious. Words flow, true drip like a faucet. The righteous stand bold, I'm in lion form. Quiet loud voice cutting through a quiet storm. Like King Ty with the fire bombs. It be smoke when we drop the cannons. No Viacom. The home of the truth, we don't play around. Hide the women and the liquor when we taking ground. Living in hell, but make the best of it and endure through the rest of it to the end. And you ain't gotta listen if you choose, as long as you don't get us confused. We not Christians. This the life of a priest that we go in the streets, and you know we teach the Jews. Fresh braids in my head, fresh boots on my feet, and you know we keep the jewels. Whole squad of real niggas, we some certified killers, and you know we got the tools. Nah, nigga, we ain't Christian, ain't shit sweet, you musta got us confused, 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 got us confused. Nah, nigga, we ain't Christian, got us confused. Just the life of a priest that we go in the streets, and you know we teach the Jews. Fresh braids in my head, fresh boots on my feet, and you know we keep the jewels. Whole squad of real niggas, we some certified killers, and you know we got the tools. Nah, nigga, we ain't Christian, ain't shit sweet, you musta got us confused, got us confused. Got us confused, got us confused, got us confused, got us confused. Nah, nigga, we ain't Christian, got us confused.
All right, clap it up. Shalom, Israel. This is an Israelite School of Universal and Practical Knowledge. Started out on 1 West, 25th Street, Harlem, New York, under the amazing Commander General YAHANNA. This is the I.S.U.P.K Houston Wednesday law class. And today we're going to get back into some basic stuff, you know what I'm saying, that, you know, myself and, you know, other brothers that's in the school across the nation, you know what I'm saying, across this, you know, across the planet, teach, you know what I'm saying. And that's pretty much the blessings and the curses, you know what I'm saying? Because right now, you know what I'm saying, those curses are intensified. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody is getting affected by these, you know, these plagues, you know what I'm saying? And day by day, you know what I'm saying? I think I just read something not too long ago where 4 million people, you know what I'm saying, caught this, you know, Omicron or whatever it is. You know what I'm saying, in one day. You know what I'm saying? It was like confirmed cases, like 4 million confirmed cases in like one day. You know what I'm saying? And the reason being for us in particular is because, you know what I'm saying, we are angering the Lord to where we're affected by these plagues that he's putting on, our oppressors, because we want to celebrate, their traditions. You know what I'm saying? Like this is like one of the prime seasons to anger the Lord. You know what I'm saying? We had about to be three back-to-back pagan holidays, you know what I'm saying, within 3 months. October was Halloween, November was Thanksgiving, and December was so-called Christmas, and well, actually four. You know what I'm saying? And then the so-called New Year, you know what I'm saying, these heathens when they celebrate Janus, which is a Greek god, you know what I'm saying? And so, our people got this, you know what I'm saying? They got this mindset in their head that we have, you know what I'm saying, free will, or we got this slogan that we use called YOLO, which means you only live once. You know what I'm saying? Do anybody think that we have free will? Right, we don't have free will. You know what I'm saying? And I'll give you a couple precepts, and I'm not going to touch on it too much. You know what I'm saying? But it's going to be very brief. The first one is going to be Deuteronomy chapter 30, verse 19 and 20. Let me get that 1 second. Oh, come on, sir. Deuteronomy chapter 30, verse 19 and verse 20.
Deuteronomy chapter 30, verse 19, 20. I call heaven and earth to record this day against you, that I have set before you life and death.
All right, so like if I may. So the Lord is saying that he set before you life and death. You know what I'm saying? So it's one or two things, you know what I'm saying, that he set before you. You know what I'm saying? This is not a free will. You know what I'm saying? He's giving you two choices. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, sir.
Blessing and cursing. Therefore choose life, that both thou and thy seed may live.
Oh, so the Lord is imploring you to choose life. You know what I'm saying? He's giving you a choice. You know what I'm saying? Either you're gonna get these blessings or you're gonna get these curses, which is life and death. You know what I'm saying? Life is following the law, statutes, commandments. You know what I'm saying? And death is not. You know what I'm saying? Death is doing your own thing. You know what I'm saying? Not doing the law, statutes, and commandments. You know what I'm saying? And the Lord is imploring you to choose life. You know what I'm saying? Because the Lord is the God of the living and not the dead. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, you know what I'm saying, we only got one life to live, and you might as well live it up to the fullest. You know what I'm saying? So do as thou wilt. You know what I'm saying? That's in the satanic Bible, because that's one of they I guess slogans, whatever you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? And they do whatever they want to. You know what I'm saying? Whether consequence or not, they just do it. You have some, sir?
In our neighborhoods, we deal with death all day.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it goes to show that death is not a choice, because every Negro tries to run from that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Death is not a choice. You know what I'm saying? The Lord only giving us life. You
Right.
understand? So, but that Christian mindset of it comes from our oppressor.
Right.
You understand? It's like
No, what you're saying is heavy because like you say, like, we go through this every day, and we do stuff, and we expect not to get punished for it. And we know it's wrong because we'll run from that punishment. You know what I'm saying? You rob something. You ain't never seen nobody rob a bank and then just say that, and sit at the bus stop and watch the cops pull up, unless they just insane in the mud. You know what I'm saying? You've never killed anybody. You know what I'm saying? And stood around. Shoot, even Moses burnt off. You know what I'm saying? When he smote those Egyptians. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go to James chapter 1, verse 13 and 16. So we gotta understand that our free will, what we call free will is not free will, like we free to do anything, because free will means that you can do anything you want without any consequence. You know what I'm saying? Like free will means the laws are done away with. That's what the Christian church teaches. You know what I'm saying? So if the laws are done away with, which means free will, I mean I can go shoot anybody that I want to and get away with it. You know what I'm saying? Not even get away with it. Everybody going, oh, well, he did what he wanted. He went and shot that fool. Well, he wanted to rob that bank. Hey, chunk me about $1,000, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's what free will is, no consequence. But the Lord said right here, you know what I'm saying, that it was, life and death, blessings and curses. You get blessings when you do stuff right. You get curses when you do something wrong. You know what happens when a kid brings home a straight A report card? They get blessed. They might when I was coming up in grade school, I got $10 per A, $5 per B. You know what I'm saying? That was my blessing. You know what I'm saying? So I was striving to, at least bring home 4 A's and 3 B's. You know what I'm saying? That's what, 50 something dollars, $60. When I was coming, I'm rich. I can go to the arcade, I can go to the Malibu, I can go to Chuck E. Cheese, I can go to Snow Cone Stand, the Cool Cup Lady. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? But if I brought home those F's, you know what I'm saying? I got my butt toe up. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't ride my bike no more. I couldn't go outside. All my friends, they knocking on the door Saturday morning. Hey, can he come out and play? Nah, he can't come out. He punted. He grounded. You know what I'm saying? And what makes it more vexing, then they get to playing in front of your house. All your friends, they going hard outside. Yeah, you looking out the window like, man, they got the best football game going on right now when I ain't out there. You know what I'm saying? She done took out your Nintendo games. So you just drive. And one of my punishments was I had to watch soap operas. That's why I can't stand soap operas to this day. You know what I'm saying? So when my mama went to work, you know what I'm saying, I had to sit there with my grandmother and watch One Life to Live, All My Children, what General Hospital. It was one more that she watched. I can't think of uh was it Days of Our Lives? It was something. You know what I'm saying? I had to sit there and watch it. And when she got home, I had to tell her what happened. You know what I'm saying? So I'm in there, mama. Yeah, I forgot their name, but yeah, Adam was sleeping with such and such, sleeping with Brooke, and got her pregnant. He ended up killing such and such, and she like, what? What else happened? So what happened to all my children? That's the one she really cared about, all my children. You know what I'm saying? So I had to, well, Brooke, she did this and she did that. You know what I'm saying? It was almost like I was gossiping. You know what I'm saying? And then what? Then she get on there and call her friends, and that's all they talk about is soap operas. You know what I'm saying? So like, sir, if you mind reading that James 1 and 13 through 16.
James chapter 1, verse 13. Let no man say when he is tempted, I am tempted of God.
All right, so when we go through life and we do our own thing, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people, well, the Lord know my heart. You know what I'm saying? Or when bad things come my way, man, the Lord tempted me. The Lord had, the Lord is in control of all things. Well, he's not in control of your lust. He's not in control, you know what I'm saying? He don't determine if you do wrong or not. You know what I'm saying? He gives you that choice. It's still not free will, but it's still a choice for you to choose life or choose death. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, sir.
I am tempted of God, for God cannot be tempted with evil, neither tempted he any man.
So the Lord cannot be tempted with evil. The Lord can't be tempted with you. You can't say the Lord wanted me to go to that strip club, or the Lord wanted me to go to that crack house, or the Lord wanted me to go to that orgy party. You know what I'm saying? The Lord didn't have you do that. Man, the Lord set that up so perfect, man. He didn't do that. Go ahead, sir.
Verse 14. But every man is tempted when he is drawn away of his own lust and enticed.
You went to that strip club because you wanted to go. You know what I'm saying? You drove by, you sat in the parking lot, and you contemplated. And then when somebody opened the door, you can hear the music, and all you heard was bounce it, bounce it. You sit in the car like, oh yeah, I gotta go, man. That's one of my. Come on, let's go. You know what I'm saying? You wanted to sleep with that with that whore. You know what I'm saying? You know, in the hood they call them bust downs. You know what I'm saying? Because she passed up your house in them little old shorts. You know what I'm saying? Bored. What you doing, Trey? Well, let me sit here and smoke with you. You look good today, and we'll do this. You know, let's go to Timmy Chan and get something to eat. Next thing you know, you scratching. You know what I'm saying? You gotta take a pill. You gotta take a pill this big. You know what I'm saying? Because you slept with that whore. You know what I'm saying? Oh, keep going, sir.
Salaki, Khan. Verse 15. Then when lust had conceived, it bringeth forth sin. And sin, when it finished, bringeth forth death. 16.
No, that's it, sir.
Okay.
It says lust. Then when lust has conceived, so once you gave in to that lust, that's when the sin come. You know what I'm saying? You done paid your $10 entry fee in that strip club. You know what I'm saying? So now you going there throwing money. The drunker you get, you know what I'm saying, the more frisky you get, they already in their own drugs and drunk. Then you shell off a little more, dog. You know, you pay that 40. You know what I'm saying? Now you done sinned. You know what I'm saying? Because 9 times out of 10, somebody from the first shift done hit it too. Cause she been there all day. You know what I'm saying? Oh, let's take it out. Let's take it off the women. You know what I'm saying? You walk into that bank and you see the armored truck deliver a fresh box, a fresh pack of $100 bills, and you can smell them. So you pull out your little 38 and then you just hold up everybody. You know what I'm saying? The sin done set in now. You know what I'm saying? Because you done lusted. And then it's like, and when it is finished, it brings forth death. So after you done robbed that bank, you know what I'm saying? And you probably done ended up either killing or harming a couple people, you know what I'm saying? Or take it back to the strip club or to the block. You know what I'm saying? You done robbed this person or you done sold this person some drugs. You know what I'm saying? And they get hurt or you get hurt. You know what I'm saying? That's that death. You know what I'm saying? All right, we can drop that and I just was my brain. First Samuel chapter 2, verse 3. Come. First Samuel chapter 2, verse 3.
First Samuel chapter 2, verse 3. Talk no more so exceeding proudly. Let not arrogancy come out of your mouth. For the Lord is a God of knowledge, and by him actions are weighed.
All right, so talk no more is exceedingly proudly. So don't have that arrogant talk. You know what I'm saying? Don't act like the world is yours. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the famous quotes from Scarface. You know what I'm saying? Few people got that tatted on their body somewhere that the world is yours or the world is mine. You know what I'm saying? Which means that you can do any and everything that you want to. Nothing you can't be touched. You mob style protected. You know what I'm saying? That's how a lot of people in the hood feel. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Can't nobody whoop me, so I'm gonna rob everybody. And you got that Debo mentality. You know what I'm saying? You just don't care. You know what I'm saying? But it says, talk no more exceedingly proudly. Let not arrogancy come out of your mouth. You know what I'm saying? Don't let that arrogancy come out of your mouth because you can quickly be humbled by the Lord. You know what I'm saying? For the Lord is a God of knowledge, and by him actions are weighed. So your actions are weighed by what you do. You know what I'm saying? The Lord is watching you. You know what I'm saying? So you do things with a proud look or you know what I'm saying, arrogant intent, the Lord is gonna quickly bring you down. You know what I'm saying? That's you know a lot of drug dealers, you know what I'm saying, they got that, you know what I'm saying, the ones that the ones that got everything, you know what I'm saying, you got a Maserati sitting at a dope house, you know what I'm saying, you got all the jewelry, you got all the clothes, you know, and then that one day your picture is on somebody's shirt because one of them crackheads that you sold dope with, sold dope to, you know what I'm saying, didn't care no more, and they robbed you and killed you. You know what I'm saying, and bring an end to your life. All right, so with free will, we don't have free will because there's no consequence. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Slocky, I do have one apocryphal scripture, but I'll read it, sir. You know what I'm saying? This will pretty much lead into the topic. This is Baruch chapter 4, verse 1. This is the book of the commandments of God and the law that endureth forever. All they that keep it shall come to life, but such as leave it shall die. You know what I'm saying? So that's your choice. That's not your free will. You're gonna either, like the first scripture we read in Deuteronomy, either choose life or choose death. You know what I'm saying? So if you keep the law, you live. If you don't, you die. You know what I'm saying? That's point blank period. So it's no such thing as free will for Israelites. You know what I'm saying? We have a choice of life or a choice of death. You know what I'm saying? So now we're gonna get into the topic, which is the blessings of the curses, blessings and the curses that come out of Deuteronomy chapter 28. But first, we're gonna start off with Deuteronomy chapter 1 and verse 1. This verse is gonna explain basically what this whole Bible is about, and who is talking to, like the audience is talking to. You know what I'm saying? You ready, sir? Yeah, go ahead.
Deuteronomy chapter 1, verse 1. These be the words which Moses spake unto all Israel.
All right, now this said, "These be the words which Moses spake unto all Israel." Moses ain't deal with nobody else but Israel. Once they left Egypt, that's all he talked to. That's all he dealt with. You know what I'm saying? The Most High only dealt with him, talking, passing down messages for them. He didn't give no Moabites no commandments. It wasn't no Shem Jun Kong out there. You know what I'm saying? In the wilderness, or even in the land of milk and honey. It wasn't no Akib Talib, or you know what I'm saying, out there. It was gobble balls out there. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, sir.
On this side Jordan in the wilderness, in the plain over against the Red Sea, between Paran and Tophel, and Laban and Hazeroth, and Jezahab.
So from basically sea to shining sea, wherever those Israelites was, wherever Moses was that was talking to those people from that span of land, that's who he was talking to. You know what I'm saying? So we can go to Deuteronomy 27 and 1 now, sir.
If I may.
Go ahead, sir.
And knowing the audience is so key into knowing who this Bible is talking to. We get that Christians get that so confused when dealing with Paul or even dealing with Christ. Paul spoke only to Israelites, only. The cities he went to, he only dealt with Israelites. That was his audience. And Deuteronomy 1 is such a special scripture because before you can get deep into it, I ain't talking to these people and these people only.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, that's heavy because it's cut and dry. Like a lot of people try to, that's why we don't pay attention to the Old Testament, because Christ came and blah blah this and blah blah that and blah blah this and blah blah that. But it's cut and dry through the scriptures, like all through. Even when Christ came and started walking the earth, he was saying, "I only came for the lost sheep." The house of Israel, the seed of David, the root of Jesse. He didn't say the root of Akbar, or you know what I'm saying? You know, that's a Hamite name. You know what I'm saying? Come concert. All of Israel, you know what I'm saying, to keep the commandments which he commanded them this day. You know what I'm saying? So now he's telling them to choose life. You know what I'm saying? Choose those blessings. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, sir.
Verse 2. And it shall be on the day when ye shall pass over Jordan to the land that the Lord thy God giveth thee, that thou shalt set thee of great stones and plaster them with plaster.
That's like we can drop that. But yeah, so it gave you the audience in Deuteronomy 1:1, and it's telling you and it's telling you the subject matter, you know what I'm saying, in Deuteronomy 27:1. It's telling you, it's giving you the commandment to keep all these commandments, you know what I'm saying, which he commanded you this day. You know what I'm saying? These are this is the choice of life that he's imploring onto you. To the blessings. Okay, and go to 28:1, sir.
Come on. Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 1. And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe and to do all his commandments, which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy God will set thee on high above all nations of the earth.
All right, now it says, if thou will hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God, you know what I'm saying? So basically, if you choose life, you know what I'm saying, that he will set thee on high above all nations of the earth. You know what I'm saying? I'll read Deuteronomy 7:6, sir, as far as the precept on that. Because, you know, when people say all nations, you know what I'm saying, they look, there it is right there. There it is. All nations. All nations. All nations. But we're going to go to Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 6. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God has chosen thee to be a special people unto himself above all people that are upon the face of the earth. You know what I'm saying? So now it's a certain group of people that the Lord chose to be special. You know what I'm saying? So now it's saying that, okay, we have all these nations on the earth, but I'm talking about all the Salaki. But I'm talking about this one specific nation. You know what I'm saying? Like all nations means it's gonna be above all these other, you know, Moabite, Hamite. We're supposed to be separate from them. Holy means separate. All right. Um, we can go to 28:2, sir.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 2. And all these blessings shall come on thee and overtake thee, if thou shalt hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
So all these blessings shall come upon thee and overtake thee if thou shalt hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God. So everything that they're about to name is gonna happen if we just choose life, if we listen to the Lord. You know what I'm saying? Like just like how you explain to your children. Hey, if you do this, I take you to Chuck E. Cheese, or I take you to It's or Trampoline World. You know what I'm saying? If you do this, I do that for you. But if you don't, we got this belt hanging on this wall right here for you. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, sir.
Verse 3. Blessed shalt thou be in the city, and blessed shalt thou be in the field. Verse 4. Blessed shall be the fruit of thine body, and the fruit of thy ground, and the fruit of thy cattle, the increase of thy kind, and the flocks of thy sheep.
So blessed would be the fruit of thy body. You will be healthy at all times. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? These plagues that's coming now, like they wouldn't affect you. like you would be mask free for real. You know what I'm saying? And all these other nations, why y'all ain't got no mask? Like, I ain't sick. I mean, we ain't sick. Go ahead, sir.
And our kids would be great. You know,
Right.
our kids today live in a continuous cycle of hell. You know what I'm saying? Over 60% of black women are molested before the age of 18.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's hell.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Black men are incarcerated before the age of 16.
Right.
That's hell. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
the fruit of the ground, the fruit of cattle, that's money. That's how you survive. That's how you gain wealth. You know what I'm saying? We won't be in the ghettos anymore. We'll be the ones living in the big mansions down by the medical center and Memorial and all these other and River Oaks. That'll be us. So I can go ahead.
Come, sir. Yeah, and the fruit of the body, man. Like, we won't have, our kids won't have ADHD and ADD like they do. Like, almost, I'm not going to give a percentage, but it's a large percentage of our kids that are diagnosed or have ADHD and ADD. They can't sit down. They can't stop moving. You know what I'm saying? And then, like, in the school system, they put them in a different, you know what I'm saying, like grading system. They teach them different and everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, I teach school, and like, you can have a kid in the 10th grade. You know what I'm saying? But when you read the little file that they give you, well, you got to teach this kid like he in the 7th grade. You know what I'm saying? Or you got to teach this kid like he's in the 3rd grade. You know what I'm saying? Because whatever they doing to our kids at a young age, you know what I'm saying, is pushing them back. You know what I'm saying? And it's affecting them in a different way to where they can't develop on a normal level. You know what I'm saying? That's how they get in trouble. That's why they have the school to prison pipeline. You know what I'm saying? Those kids that got ADHD, they automatically put them in prison, and they not criminals. They just can't sit down. You know what I'm saying? They just active. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, sir.
Because of Christianity, we are fooled thinking that we're more than a slave. We're slaves in this kingdom.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We are second-class citizens. They won't allow us to prosper in their land because why? They need somebody to till the ground, to work these buildings, to work these farms.
Right.
That's what a slave is for.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So we was given a choice to keep these laws or be put in captivity.
Right.
And we chose captivity, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So we chose to be in this position. So like
what you're saying is heavy because I've never seen a white man lay cement on the freeway. Now he's out there. Yeah, he leaning against the truck. His boots clean. You know what I'm saying? His jeans clean. His hologram vest is clean. Everybody else that's laying cement or digging sewers, they dirty. You know what I'm saying? They not out there doing that work. They just out there supervising. They getting the contracts. You know what I'm saying? They drop out or they delinquent kid is the supervisor, and the daddy is the owner of the company, and his homeboy is one of the legislators in the city. So he's getting his homeboy as a contract. You know what I'm saying? Go to 5, sir.
verse 5. Blessed shall be thy basket and thy store.
So if you got a business, you know what I'm saying, it will flourish. You know what I'm saying? Like you wouldn't have to file, what's that, with chapter 13? You wouldn't have to file chapter 13 for your business because, you know what I'm saying, the Lord will protect your business at any time. Like if it was a shutdown, you'll still be good. You'll still be making money. You know what I'm saying? And all types of things. You know, our economy as a nation will be, you know what I'm saying, the stuff. They, you know what I'm saying, like when we follow these laws, statutes, commandments, like it's shown through history. Like, I mean, we was flourishing in Goshen. You know what I'm saying? We was flourishing in Oklahoma. You know what I'm saying? Black Wall Street. You know what I'm saying? But when we start disobeying the Lord, you know what I'm saying? Things happen. And we right back under our oppressor's foot. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead to 7, sir.
Verse 7. The Lord shall cause thine enemies that rise up against thee to be smitten before thy face. They shall come out against thee one way and flee before thee 7 ways.
All right, so it said, the Lord shall cause thine enemies to rise up against thee to be smitten before thy face. They shall come out against thee one way and flee before thee 7 ways. You know what I'm saying? So you got somebody running up on you, you know what I'm saying? And the Lord, he steps in and you end up winning the fight without even fighting. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if y'all ever seen the movie Class Act with Kid and Play.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And Kid, Play. No, Kid, you know what I'm saying? He's supposed to be like the nerdy kid that was acting like the gangster. You know what I'm saying? But then he had some people, you know what I'm saying, fighting for him. So the big Debo dude that he's supposed to fight after school, you know what I'm saying, he waiting on him. So he's nervous. So he go out there, and before the Debo dude even get outside, some people got him and beat him up before he even got outside. You know what I'm saying? And so Kid, or Duncan Penderhughes, that's a character on the movie, you know what I'm saying, he wins the fight in front of the whole school, because the whole school was out there, came out there to watch the fight. You know what I'm saying? Just imagine, you know what I'm saying? Like when I was in high school, we found out there was a fight after school, everybody knew where to go, to the bus stop. Either to the bus stop or a field somewhere, you know what I'm saying, or the back of the school somewhere. You know what I'm saying? And that's where everybody was, to watch the fight, because everybody want to see who's going to win this fight. You know what I'm saying? So who's going to get this glory of winning this fight? And you know what I'm saying? If you win in a fight without even fighting, you the nigga.
Right.
Oh man, he was scared to come out. Oh man, you was scared of him. Now you got friends upon friends. You know what I'm saying? Girls upon girls, or men upon men. You know what I'm saying? Because girls get out there and fight too. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes that girl, she don't want that smoke. She don't come out there. Go ahead, sir.
It's a lot a good, you know what I'm saying? Look, Duncan is Israel to the T.
Right.
Anytime he got into a squabble, the Lord sent the 2 bodyguards, the 2 brothers, big brother came beat up
Right.
the brother in the bath in the classroom.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And when it was over with, Duncan got the glory.
Right.
Now everybody feared him. Now everybody want to be his friend and be up under him. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That is, so like, I had to bring it out.
No swear, sir. Yeah, because I'm talking about he was protected, man. I'm talking about he was like 8'9" of man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like he was protected. You know what I'm saying? Like he even got him a girl and everything. You know what I'm saying? Let me see if I need to pull out this precept. Instead of Judith. So like, give me 1 second, y'all. Come. It's 5 through 12.
Jude chapter 5, verse 5.
Come, I'm trying to just see if I want to go through it or not. No, we don't have to. We don't have to, because I gave a pretty good example of pretty much what that is. We can go to 28:9, sir. Come. No, Deuteronomy.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse
Salak,
9.
but Salak, if I may, I do want to do Judah chapter 5, verse 20 though, 20 and 21, and then that'll pretty much summarize what they was talking about in Judah. Chapter 5 is on page 46. 20 and 21.
This is Judah chapter 5, verse 29. Therefore, my Lord and Governor, if there be any error in this people, and they sin against their God, let us consider that this shall be their ruin, and let us go up, and we shall overcome them. Verse 21. But if there be no iniquity in their nation, let my Lord not pass by, lest their Lord defend them, and their God before them, and we become a reproach before all the world.
All right, so this pretty much a precept for Deuteronomy 28 and 7 when it says, the Lord shall cause thine enemies that rise up against thee to be smitten before thy face. So verse 20 is saying, you know what I'm saying, this captain of the army of our enemies, you know what I'm saying, the king wanted to come attack us, but the captain was like, hold on, let's rethink this. You know what I'm saying? So he gave them a story about what happened to his nation, you know what I'm saying, when they went up against Israel. So now he's telling this king that, you know what I'm saying, if the children of Israel are sinning against their God, yeah, we can go attack them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they Lord, their God is gonna destroy them in front of our face. You know what I'm saying? But if they have no iniquity with their God and they doing everything that the Lord telling them to do, like we gonna get destroyed and we gonna get, you know what I'm saying, been made the example in front of all the other nations. You know what I'm saying? So that's what Deuteronomy 28 and 7 is saying. You can go to 9, sir. The water, sis.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 9. The Lord shall establish thee in holy people unto himself, as he has sworn unto thee, if thou shalt keep the commandments of the Lord thy God and walk in his ways.
Right. So the Lord shall establish thee in holy people unto himself. You know what I'm saying? If we do everything that we, you know what I'm saying? I keep saying the same thing, but it's all repetitive. You know what I'm saying? We'll be his favorite batch of cookies. You know, that's like a analogy I like to use. You know what I'm saying? You make two batch of cookies. You know what I'm saying? One of them does is you don't care what happened to it. You know what I mean? But the mother, that other dozen right there. You know what I'm saying? Them mine ain't nobody touching.
Touch not my anointed. You know what I'm
Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. Right. You know what I'm saying? You would be smitten if you touch that pan.
right.
You know what I'm saying? But that pan right over there, yeah, I don't care what you can do with it. You can give them to the dogs, the ants, whatever. All right. We can go to 10, sir.
Con. Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 10. And all people of the earth shall see that thou art called by the name of the Lord, and they shall be afraid of thee.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Because when we in the Lord's favor, you know what I'm saying? Like everybody will know that not to mess with us. You know what I'm saying? They'll know, like, hey man, look, I know we don't like them boys, but man, look, they it. And they know we it now because they taking our culture. They take our style of dress, our dance. You know what I'm saying? They got I think that's in Japan, the Jabberwockies. Man, they try to dance like niggas all day. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, sir.
We're in a lower state right now, and the earth follows everything we do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We at the bottom, yet the earth follows everything we do. When niggas first started turning their head backwards,
Right.
people's mind was blown. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Remember, white people used to hate that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But now that's all you see.
Right.
When I was younger, a sister having a big rear end, that was
Right.
looked down upon. That
Right.
was looked down upon.
Yeah, it was.
Now you got white women going to Colombia to have surgery
Right.
in a war-torn country
Right.
Just for some hips, and probably ain't come back. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Don't even
But
come back.
they follow, even while we're in hell, earth follows what we do. You know?
Right. You know, our neighborhoods are full of liquor stores. Theirs are full of tanning salons. You know what I'm saying? Like all the white them women, them tanning salons be full because they want to get a shade darker to look like a sister. Especially when they get they body done. You know what I'm saying? They go in there. Some of them they sit up under that little machine and get barbecued, or some of them they get the little spray. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that's crazy. You can keep going, sir. Verse 12.
Verse 12. The Lord shall open unto thee his good treasure, the heaven to give the rain unto thy land in his season, and to bless all the work of thine hand. And thou shalt lend unto many nations, and thou shalt not borrow.
Right. So, you know, when we in the Lord's favor again, like we won't have to depend on no PPP loan, no EBT cards, no nothing, unemployment checks, refund checks, tax refund checks, nothing. We wouldn't have to depend on none of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because they'll be coming to us, you know, borrowing stuff or trying to, you know, how did y'all do this or how did y'all do that? You know what I'm saying? They'll be trying to buy stuff from us. They'll try to buy our ideas. Right now, we give it to them for free. You know what I'm saying? Because you know we're in their captivity. You know what I'm saying? Then you got, you know what I'm saying? You got some coons. You know what I'm saying? They give it away freely. Yo, this how we do this. This how we do that. You know what I'm saying? But other nations, man, they'll rather be killed than to give up their secrets. You know what I'm saying? Even though they stole it from us, but you know what I'm saying? Like the Moabites still won't try to give up some of them karate secrets. You know what I'm saying? You know, the Shaolin monk secrets. All right?
If I may,
Go ahead, sir.
for the white man to keep his power, he will sell his woman.
Mm-hmm.
Like right now, every commercial is a black man with a white woman. He will throw that white woman away to keep his power because he know keeping us from sin keep him on top. You know what I'm saying? So we got to keep these laws and commandments. Like,
Right. Yeah, this lesson is gonna be very repetitive, you know, if I keep saying stuff because you know what I'm saying, like a lot of people, well, a lot of Christians, they pass over this chapter. You know what I'm saying? Well, they pass over the whole first 5 books. You know what I'm saying? But this is where we get the life from. You know what I'm saying? This is how we learn what happens if we don't follow the law. You know what I'm saying? And this pretty much explains our life as a nation. You know what I'm saying? And we ain't got to the curses yet, but we finna get to them real quick. Matter of fact, we can drop all the way. Yeah, we can skip all that and just drop down to 15 and get right to it.
Deuteronomy 28, verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
All right, see now this the part that you know what I'm saying that everybody try to turn their back on because everybody like to, oh yeah, we the best, we black, you know, we the best people on earth. You know what I'm saying? We the first to do this, we the first to do that. You know what I'm saying? Everybody like that part. You know what I'm saying? But like when it comes to, you know what I'm saying, when we don't listen, you know what I'm saying, when we don't listen, that all these curses, you know what I'm saying, all this death will come upon us and overtake thee. You know what I'm saying? You know, this is what we need to pay attention to. All right. And it says to observe and to do all his commandments, not just some, not just, you know, the couple that we feel comfortable with, but all of them. You know what I'm saying? We're on Deuteronomy 28 and 28 right now.
The This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 28. The Lord shall smite thee with madness and blindness and astonishment of heart.
The Lord shall smite thee with madness, blindness, and astonishment of heart. You know what I'm saying? Anybody know what madness is? Go ahead.
It's like it, sir. It's going crazy.
Yeah, going crazy, losing your mind. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, pretty much not thinking on a normal scale. You know what I'm saying? You confused. You don't know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? That it drives you to smoking. It drives you to drinking. You know what I'm saying? Heavily. I'm talking about, you know what I'm saying, to where, you know what I'm saying, you just, like our brothers, at the reservations, man, they drink themselves stupid every day. You know what I'm saying? They what the report was, they drink what, 4 million beers a year. You know what I'm saying? And it's only a handful of them, but 4 million beers a year. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, sir.
Like, if I may, I mean, they are a destroyed people.
Right.
Somebody else came when you open your arms to them, they took your land. Nigga, I be drinking every day too. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? Like, you trying to forget that pain. You know what I'm saying? And also with Negroes, you ever seen a nigga who smoked Sherm? Like,
Right.
mine is gone. I got a brother right now we grew up with. He does not even recognize me anymore. You know what I'm saying? We was downtown having camp one day. He passed right by the camp and looked right me in my eyes and just kept going. You know what I'm saying? I
Damn.
called him back, and Cap allowed me to give him one of them camp meals and all that. Then I hugged him, and he left. Didn't even know who I was. We was best of friends since the age of 5.
Wow.
That Sharon just took his mind, and he out here mad. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Mad and struck with him. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
He
So like,
mad, man. You ever just seen them brothers just they yelling at a brick wall?
right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, running butt naked down the street. Yeah, it's drugs, but it's madness, man. Because they don't know how to think. They don't know what to think. You know what I'm saying? Like their norm is like totally out of whack. You know what I'm saying?
If I could, that's a result of captivity. You know
Kind
what
of
I'm
one
saying? That's a
kind.
result of being on the bottom, being having someone boot on your neck every day. Like, you use these drugs to escape reality, and instead of just owning up and facing it straight up, we look to these drugs that cause us to have this madness. Then you got the psychological part of the life we live. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to be a nigga in America.
Right.
You know the stress that we deal with. That's why most of us got heart disease. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? So like,
Right. You know what I'm saying? He was an Edomite, but Tom Hanks on Castaway, he went mad. You know what I'm saying? He on the island by himself talking to a doggone soccer ball, volleyball. Named it Wilson. You know what I'm saying? That's mad. You know what I'm saying? And it say and blindness. You know what I'm saying? Blindness not necessarily on the scope of not being able to see, but you unaware. You know what I'm saying? Like you like I said, you don't know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Your lack of perception or judgment. You know what I'm saying? Your ignorance to what's going on in this world. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't care that Christmas is a pagan holiday. You don't care if they if they killing us in the streets. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep going. Oh, it says an astonishment of heart. So
Con, sir.
all right, now we can drop that and go to 30.
Con. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 30. Thou shalt betroth a wife, and another man shall lie with her.
Man, so you gonna get you a girl and somebody else gonna lay with her, man. Either by will or by force. You know what I'm saying? We got so much infidelity, with our women, in our nation now to where, what I'm saying, it's crazy. All right, go ahead.
Thou shalt build an house, and thou shalt not dwell therein.
Yeah, you're gonna build a house. I mean, all this is self-explanatory. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna be able to live there. You know what I'm saying? All our neighborhoods are getting gentrified right now to an extent to where you got Edomites, like especially in my neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? Like my neighborhood is getting gentrified so much to where I saw an Edomite just running around the block with her little dog, little rat dog, just having fun. She just running. Getting her little workout on. And I'm looking. I'm like, do you know where you at? Like, and she don't care. I mean, because she done built her house, two doors down from a crack house, but she don't care because she know in the next few years that the city is about to gut all that stuff out. You know what I'm saying? So right, and then her property value is gonna go up. You know what I'm saying? She knows that she's protected. You know what I'm saying? So you'll build a house like a lot of black neighborhoods, man. You know what I'm saying? Because once grandma die, nobody wants to take care of the house. You know what I'm saying? Whether it be paying the taxes on it or keeping the grounds up or whatever. So it just go to waste. You know what I'm saying? And now years down the line, you know what I'm saying, and then the city or whatever developmental company offer you a fat check, you take it. You know what I'm saying? They offer you $100,000. What they tell you, well, they'll give you this little false appraisal where your house is only worth uh $90,000, but we'll give you 100, we'll give you 110. You know what I'm saying? You're like, oh man, that's $20,000 profit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we're gonna cut you a little fat check, one lump sum, and you take that money and you spend it in 5 months. But guess what? They finna make millions off of that property. Cause they finna put like a little $100,000, you know, little house, a little condo or whatever on that property, but then charge somebody $400,000 to live there. You know what I'm saying? Or $1,900 a month, $2,000 a month to rent it. You know what I'm saying? So, over years, they done made their money back. You know what I'm saying? All right. Go to go to Salaki 36.
Khan. Verse 36. The Lord shall bring thee and thy king, which thou shalt set over thee, unto a nation which neither thou nor thy fathers have known.
So they gonna bring us into what I'm saying, us and our leaders to a nation that what I'm saying that we don't know. You know what I'm saying, and it's gonna be hard. You know what I'm saying, like we in this country right now. You know what I'm saying. Native Americans, so-called Native Americans. You know what I'm saying. They've been over here before us. Gad. All the Northern Kingdom. You know what I'm saying? They were sent over here, the leaders, the kings and everything. They were sent to a land, you know what I'm saying, that they've never known, that their fathers ain't even know. You know what I'm saying? And go ahead.
And there shalt thou serve other gods. Aslakia.
Go ahead.
Wood and stone.
All right. So, when we got over here, you know what I'm saying, we served of the gods, wood and stone. Anybody know what the wood is? Go ahead.
Like it's the crucifix, sir. Not the
Right.
crucifix, but
Christianity. You know what I'm saying? And the cross is nothing but a torture tool that, the Romans, the Greeks, and any other, what I'm saying, heathen country, they use that to, to kill people. You know what I'm saying? Torture and kill people. You know what I'm saying? It was made, so when they kill you, you are a spectacle. You know what I'm saying? They hung, you know what I'm saying? It was pretty much almost set up like on a hill or something, or somewhere where everybody can see. So when everybody comes to that city or come to that town, they can see you hanging up there. You know what I'm saying? Okay, well if you do crime in this city, or you do something that's against the law in this city, this is what happens to you. You know what I'm saying? So that's all that was. You know what I'm saying? So they made a spectacle of Christ. You know what I'm saying? Even though he committed no crime, you know what I'm saying? They still made a spectacle of him. You know what I'm saying? So and then the stone, everybody knows what the stone is. You know what I'm saying? They call it the cobblestone. That that's what the Muslims, you know what I'm saying, worship. That's what the Arabs, you know what I'm saying? That's what they do. You know what I'm saying? But we're not Arab. You know what I'm saying? We shouldn't even be Muslims. All right. Um, keep going.
Khan.
Verse 37.
Verse 37. And thou shalt become an astonishment, a proverb, and a byword among all nations, whither the Lord shall lead thee.
All right. So we shall become an astonishment. You know what I'm saying? Anybody know what an astonishment is?
Like a marvel, sir.
Yeah, pretty much like a marvel, like a surprise, or like a wonder, like a circus act. You know what I'm saying? Because of course, Black Hispanic, we coming in America, but like when you go like to certain parts of China, or when you go to certain parts of like Europe or whatever, like they've never seen us before, and they looking like, wow, that's what a black person looking like. Wow, wow. Or can I touch your hair? And they astonished. Like some of them be fearful because of what they've heard, but they looking at you like, wow. Some of them they moving away, or some of them drawing to you, but you are an exhibit to them. That's like when you see that's like when you see somebody that's 7 foot tall. You know what I'm saying? You don't see somebody 7 foot tall every day unless you work for a basketball team. You know what I'm saying? But you know, just Shaq just walking down the street on a regular day, and you like, man. And not just because he's Shaq, it's because, hey man, that nigga tall in the mug. Like, damn, that nigga tall. Like, wow. Like, I ain't never seen nobody that tall before. You know what I'm saying? And it says a proverb. You know what I'm saying? I'll just read this definition of proverb. A short sentence, etc. Usually known by many people, stating something commonly experienced, or giving advice. You know what I'm saying? They call us all types of things. You know what I'm saying? They call us coons. They call us niggas. They call us everything. You know what I'm saying? Like we have so many names, colored, boy, all types of stuff. You know what I'm saying? And everybody knows these things. You know what I'm saying? Everybody knows these words or these statements. You know, porch monkey. Stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Byword. A person or thing that is very closely connected with a particular quality. You know what I'm saying? A byword. They call us African American. You know what I'm saying? Like we're not African, or we're not American either. You know what I'm saying? So like all these things are clearly explaining us in this Bible, man. Like we get talked about by every other nation. Like okay, yeah, we do own a couple of restaurants, a couple of hair salons, a couple of this, a couple of that. But we don't own corporations. Like we don't have a community where like 100% of the income or the revenue, is all us. You know what I'm saying? But we live in a country where the other nation has that. The other nations have that. You know what I'm saying? You got You got a Chinatown, you got a Vietnamese town, you got an Arabic section of Houston. You know what I'm saying? And you know because like when you start riding down the street, and then all the street signs change into their language. Ching Chong Chong Drive. You know what I'm saying? Even into the the little shapes of calligraphy, whatever they, you know what I'm saying? Like even on the Arabic part of town, like it start the street signs, you know what I'm saying, is in their language. But us, you don't see nothing. Go ahead.
Yeah, Martin Luther King Drive, sir.
Yeah, that's all we got. Martin Luther King Drive, maybe a Malcolm X Boulevard. You know what I'm saying? But those are, still slave names. You know what I'm saying? And then, pretty much every major city has a Martin Luther King Drive or Boulevard or Avenue or Malcolm X or Marcus Garvey Drive or Street or whatever. You know what I'm saying? All right, now drop down to 41.
Khan. Verse 31. I'm just like verse 41. Thou shalt beget sons and daughters, but thou shalt not enjoy them, for they shall go into captivity.
When we was in slavery, man, our families were torn apart. You know what I'm saying? Like from us from them even gathering on the ships till we got to a new land. You know what I'm saying? Like our families were torn apart. You know what I'm saying? They use that tool, you know what I'm saying, of course, to get somebody to obey. What do? You attack their children. You dangle their children in front of their face. You know what I'm saying? So if I wanted that slave woman to do what I wanted her to do, you do what I tell you to do, I'm gonna sell your only son to a dude that's coming from 1,000 miles away to buy some kids. Oh no, master. Oh no, master. Don't sell my only son. I do whatever you want, Miss Tools. You know what I'm saying? I do whatever you want, Miss Tools. All right. You know what I'm saying? Like they like even now, you know what I'm saying? They how they separated the children from their parents, you know what I'm saying? What they in Mexico. You know what I'm saying? Arizona, wherever they at. You know what I'm saying? Got those kids in cages sleeping on fall. You know what I'm saying? They got the mothers trying to breastfeed babies through a gate, through a fence. You know what I'm saying? That's how they do us. All right? Um, it says, but thou shalt not enjoy them, for they shall go into captivity. You know what I'm saying? They was separating they were separating children from the mothers, from the jump. You know what I'm saying? Some were fortunate enough, to be sold together, but they were all sold different, separately. You know what I'm saying? So if you had a son, you know what I'm saying, he was healthy, his bones were strong, he was finna be a field nigga somewhere. So they finna go put him in this line over here. You know what I'm saying? You're a woman, so you automatically over here. You know what I'm saying? They gonna determine whether you either gonna be a bed wench, a housemaid, or a field maid. You know what I'm saying? It was all 90% of the men were field niggas. You had some that was house niggas, but 90% of the men was out there working in the fields. You know what I'm saying? And the same way with them. You know what I'm saying? You either do what I tell you to do, or I'm gonna rape your wife, or I'm gonna kill your daughter, or I'm gonna sell them both. You know what I'm saying? That's how they did us as a nation. That's how they did us as people. You know what I'm saying? That's because we wasn't listening to the Lord. You know what I'm saying? We chose these curses. All right. Uh, Go to 45.
Verse 45. Moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee, and shall pursue thee, and overtake thee, till thou be destroyed.
So all these curses will come upon thee and pursue thee and overtake thee till thou be destroyed. Like we, man, to the point to where like we don't know what to do no more. Like we done done so much marching, we done so much praying, we done done all of it. So now we at a point to where man we don't know what to do. Like we destroyed. You know, some people done gave up and like F it, forget it. We can't get no better. You know what I'm saying? And that's why it was important for us to choose life. You know what I'm saying? As nations, as a nation. You know what I'm saying? You choose life as an individual first, and then of course, you know what I'm saying, that's how you build a nation. All right. Um, keep going on that.
Because thou hearkenest not unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to keep his commandments and his statutes, which he commanded thee.
Right. This is not nothing I'm making up. This is what the scripture says. We in this condition because we hearken not unto the Lord, voice of the Lord thy God, to keep his commandments and his statutes, which he commanded us to do. You know what I'm saying? Now we ain't got to do this no more. We ain't got to do that no more. We can eat pork. You know, I can go to a crawfish ball. I can go to a shrimp ball. You know what I'm saying? Everybody like to go to Lotus or Seven Spice and get them boiled shrimp. You know what I'm saying? And live their best life. But that is why we in the condition that we are today. You know what I'm saying? Like Omicron is tearing this country apart. You know what I'm saying? All right, go to 46.
Verse 46. And they shall be upon thee for a sign and for a wonder, and upon thy seed forever.
All right, go ahead.
Because,
Drop to yeah, go ahead.
because thou servest not the Lord thy God with joyfulness and with gladness of heart.
It says, and they shall be upon thee for a sign and a wonder upon thy seed forever. You know what I'm saying? And that don't mean forever. That means for a long time. You know what I'm saying? We went through 400 years of slavery, like manual slavery. I mean, we still in slavery. Don't get it twisted. You know what I'm saying? You know, as a sign and a wonder. You know what I'm saying? We can't get ahead for nothing. Like I say, okay, don't think that we made it as people because you know we got you know what I'm saying, a couple restaurants, a couple of this, a couple of that, got a couple politicians. We ain't made it nowhere. You know what I'm saying? We are still under our oppressor's foot. All right, go to 48.
Verse 48. Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee, in hunger, and in thirst, and in nakedness, and in want of all things.
All right, now it says, now thou shalt serve thine enemies. We've been serving our enemies all this time. You know what I'm saying? And it says, which the Lord that send thee in hunger. So like where do we go to get our food? Go ahead.
To the oppressor's grocery store.
Right. We go to Walmart. We go to wherever. You know what I'm saying? We don't have a black owned meat market everywhere. We don't have a black owned Troy Mart. You know what I'm saying? Not Walmart, but you know, John or something, John John's or something. We don't have that. You know what I'm saying? We got to go to them for all our food. We go to the Chinese man for chicken fried rice. We go to the Chinese man for fried chicken. You know what I'm saying? We go to the, you know what I'm saying? We go to the white man for Mexican food. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, every time you go to Chipotle, You think that's Mexican food, but that's owned by the oppressor. We in that line at Chick-fil-A. We in the line for them nuggets and that lemonade. All right. And it says, and in thirst, where we get our water from. They made it illegal to collect rainwater, so you can't say, well, I collect rainwater, I get it from the Lord. No, you don't, unless you're going to jail. You know what I'm saying? You can't collect rainwater. You know what I'm saying? That's against the law. And they will prosecute you to the fullest extent if they catch you. You know what I'm saying? So you got to buy water from them. Sometimes it's not the best quality water. You know what I'm saying? But you got to get your water from them. All right. And in nakedness, where do we get our clothes from? Yeah, we don't. You know what I'm saying? We wearing polo, we wearing Versace, we wearing Louis Vuitton. These are not black people. Okay, yeah, we wear some Jordans, but they're not. They don't come from a black manufacturer. The supplies don't come from a black supplier. It's just a black man name on there. Okay, we do that. You know what I'm saying? And any other the black clothing companies, you know what I'm saying? They are trending. You know what I'm saying? They're a trend for maybe a year or some months, and then they out the door. You know what I'm saying? FUBU was in style for a few years, and then you get talked about now if you put on some FUBU or some fat form, even House of Therein jeans, you getting talked about. But if you got on some Louis Vuitton or some Versace or some Givenchy, oh yeah, you swaggy, you lit. But if you put on something black, I mean you tacky, man. You old, like you lame, you po. They do got some black designers out there, of course. But when you go to buy some regular old jeans, you're going to buy some Levi's or some Dickies. You know what I'm saying? When you going to buy underwear and socks, you're going to Fruit of the Loom. You're going to Hanes. These are you know what I'm saying. These are oppressor owned companies. You know what I'm saying? Get the point? In want of all things. So we go to these oppressors for everything. For everything. And go ahead.
And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he hath destroyed thee.
Right. So of course, we already know what that yoke of iron is. You know what I'm saying? That was that yoke that they put on us in slavery. You know what I'm saying? Now that the yoke of iron is off, but we still in slavery. You know what I'm saying? They destroyed us so much to where when we were finally free in slavery, some people wanted to go back to the plantation. Like, man, I was living good under Massa. Now I'm out here by myself. I can't do it. I'd rather go back to Massa. It was the same way in Egypt. When we got led out of Egypt, man, there was people in the wilderness talking about, man, you got us out here in this wilderness. Man, I was good in Egypt. Man, I had this, I had that. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm out here eating manna every day. Man, I don't want to eat manna every day. Man, we was better off in Egypt. Oh, we was better off at the big house. Master took good care of us. You know what I'm saying? All right. Go to go to 54.
Verse 54. So that the man is tender among you and very delicate, his eyes shall be evil towards his brother and
Uh,
toward
so like, yeah, finish that part.
the wife of his bosom.
All right. So, the man that is tender among you, what I'm saying? That's like somebody that you hold dear. You know what I'm saying? Like you trust them. You know what I'm saying? Like this, like your family. You know what I'm saying? Like your eye will be evil towards your brother. You know what I'm saying? Jealousy. You know what I'm saying? Quarreling. You know what I'm saying? Like black on black crime at its finest. Hating. You know what I'm saying? You see one brother come up, and you can't stand that he come up, so you rob him. You know what I'm saying? Y'all grew up together. You y'all went to school together. He ended up going to college, getting a job, or he just went and started working. You went robbing. Now you mad because he made good for himself, and you didn't because you went robbing. And you got caught a few times and went to jail. So now your name is tarnished. So nobody wants to give you a job. Uh, and toward the wife of his bosom. You know what I'm saying? Like now you can't stand your wife. You can't stand your real. You know what I'm saying? Some men, they get to the point to where they beat their women, but not in I.S.U.P.K though. You know what I'm saying? Like they sleep with women and throw them away. Don't take care of them at all. You know what I'm saying? These are the deadbeat dads. You know what I'm saying? Not all men are deadbeat dads, but there are some out there. All right. And toward the remnant of his children. So once he leave the woman, guess who he's leaving? Also, he leaving the children to fend for themselves. Now they don't have no structure. You know what I'm saying? Because, the mother is supposed to be nurturing. You know what I'm saying? They supposed to be, of course, the man loves too. But the mother is the loving, the nurturing, the caring person. You know what I'm saying? The man is supposed to lay down the law, the correction, the structure. You know what I'm saying? That you need that equal balance in a child's life. Otherwise, you know what I'm saying, you get people that resort to crime or resort to hurting other people, other brothers, other sisters, because they don't know what right from wrong is. They just doing them. All right. And it says, oh, and toward the remnant of his children, which he shall leave. You know what I'm saying? So especially like, so if your eyes evil towards your wife, and you can't stand her, you're gonna leave. And like I just said, you're gonna leave your children too. That's what you're leaving behind. And you leaving her to fend for herself with these children. You know what I'm saying? That's why a lot of children grow up to resent their fathers. You know what I'm saying? Women got something to do with that too, because some women they'll paint a bad picture about the children's father, but sometimes the man helps them do that. All right, but we're gonna drop that. Go to 56.
Con. Verse 56. The tender and delicate woman among you, which would not adventure to set the sole of her foot upon the ground for delicateness.
All right, now that's talking about a woman. Your woman. She's so beautiful. She's so tender. You love her so much to where, like, if you can carry her around every day, all day, so her feet won't touch the ground and get dirty. That's what you would do. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
And tenderness. Her eyes shall be evil toward the husband of her bosom, and toward her son, and toward her daughter.
All right. Now it says, um, her eyes shall be evil towards her husband, the husband of her bosom. You know what I'm saying? Women are vindictive. They get back game is strong. You know what I'm saying? So now you got a woman. She gonna call the police on you, lie and say that you hit her. And you know, the police ain't trying to hear nothing you say. Because all she got to do is go in there and punch herself in the face or something, or you know, bump her shoulder or something hard enough to where she get a little red spot and show them cops. You done. You know what I'm saying? And that happens a lot. Go ahead.
So, like, if I may, Adawan, what you're bringing out is heavy because what you were saying earlier, the oppressor separated the family to keep control, and now what they're saying from the scriptures is that the Most High is having the family separate themselves because of the curses.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Because the family is on its strongest, its weakest link. You know what I'm saying? And if the man is the weakest link, then that family is doomed. You know what I'm saying? That's why the man needs to be there. All right. So it says, you know, her eye shall be evil towards the husband of her bosom. You know what I'm saying, and towards her son. Now she resents her son because what? Guess what? The son looked just like who? The father. You look just like your damn daddy. You act just like your damn daddy. Now if she already had resentment towards her husband, then guess what? He ain't got no chance because he looked just like him. He growing up, voice starting to deepen, starting to sound like him and talk like him. Now you resent him. Now you treat him like trash. You know what I'm saying? And toward her daughter, same thing. That ain't nothing but a reflection of you, mama. Now, no, they bickering, they fighting. You ain't nothing but a hoe. You know, she talking back to her mama. Now they squabbling and doing all types of things. You know what I'm saying? Like this is very common in you know what I'm saying, in the black community. You know what I'm saying? And this is all because of what? Us not keeping the commandments. You know, a lot of this stuff can be avoided if we just keep the commandments. Because we're naturally, you know, are not people that do things like this. But these are the curses. This is the death. You know what I'm saying, that the Lord gave us a choice you know, gave us a choice on. You know what I'm saying? Like I read in Deuteronomy 30 earlier, you know what I'm saying? Either choose life, choose death, you know, blessings and curses. So we either gonna choose these blessings or we're gonna choose these curses. And right now, we in these curses. You know what I'm saying? All right, go to 28 and 61. We almost done.
Khan, sir. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 61. Also, every sickness and every plague which is not written in the book of this law, then will the Lord bring upon thee until,
Right. Okay, go ahead.
until thou be destroyed.
All right. Every sickness, every plague, which is not written in the book of this law, them will the Lord bring upon thee until thou be destroyed. Right now we on Omicron. You know, we had the COVID-19, then we had the Delta variant. Now we on Omicron and whatever else next. You know what I'm saying? Then whatever plague they had back then. You know, then they had polio. Then they had what was the bird flu, E. coli, AIDS. You know what I'm saying? Herpes. You know, all these plagues and all these sicknesses. You know, diabetes, ovarian cancer, testicular cancer, heart cancer, stomach cancer, colon cancer, breast cancer, like all these plagues, man, all these sicknesses. Go to 64 for me.
Khan. Verse 64. And the Lord shall scatter thee among all people from the one end of the earth even unto the other. And there,
Start right there. All right. It said, the Lord shall scatter thee among all people from one end of the earth to the other. So the concentration of us is mostly here in, in the United States, but we're everywhere. You know what I'm saying? We got some, that's why we don't deny the fact that there are Israelites in Africa, but we're not African. You know what I'm saying? We got Israelites in China, Russia, Canada, Australia. We scattered everywhere. You know what I'm saying? We're not as a unit. You know what I'm saying? We're scattered abroad. That's why when that's how you know it's us, because when the scripture's talking about the children of Israel, you know what I'm saying, like we are scattered abroad. Like when Paul and them went to go teach, they was teaching to the uh to the people that were scattered abroad. You know what I'm saying? All right, give me James 1:1. And I'm gonna show you what they mean by scatter. And who was scattered. You got it? Nah, just go to John 11:52, and then I read James 1:1 for time's sake. This is James 1:1. James, a servant of God and of the Lord Yahweh Mashiach, to the 12 tribes which are scattered abroad. Greeting. You know what I'm saying? So the 12 tribes of Israel, we're scattered abroad. You know what I'm saying? Like every time, one of the priests or one of the prophets, you know what I'm saying, were talking, they were talking to the people that were scattered. You know what I'm saying? We were everywhere. So if it was talking about the men of Phoenicia, it was talking about Israelites that were in Phoenicia. Or the men of it's talking about um like in Moab, they were talking about the Israelites that were scattered that were in Moab, in the land of Moab. You know what I'm saying? Or in the land of Canaan, or in the, wherever we was, because we were scattered everywhere. All right. Give me that John 11:52.
Khan Wakan. This is the book of John, chapter 11, verse 52. And not for that nation only, but that also he should gather together in one the children of God that were scattered abroad.
Say that again.
So verse 52. And not for that nation only, but that also he should gather together in one the children of God that were scattered abroad.
Right. So it's saying that not only for that nation, you know what I'm saying? Because at that time, I think most of the Israelites were in Rome, but he was talking about also the other Israelites that were scattered abroad that wasn't in Rome, the ones that was either still in Jerusalem, the ones that was everywhere. You know what I'm saying? So like when it's talking about all nations, yeah, because we were all in all the nations that what I'm saying, that were upon the face of the earth. It was Israelites everywhere. You know what I'm saying? That's why, like when they talk about um, the Pentecost, you know what I'm saying, when everybody gathered together from all nations, those are all Israelites. They just came from their homes, from different nations. Go ahead.
It's like I don't want. Was it one of the 12 disciples from Canaan?
Oh, Salaki, I'll get back with you on that. All right. Drop that and give me 65. No, hold on. All right, we'll just get drop down to 68. We gonna wrap it up from there. Mm-hmm. Deuteronomy 28 and 68.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships, by the way whereof I spake unto thee. Thou shalt see it no more again, and there ye shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen, and no man shall buy you.
All right. Oh, and to answer your question, Salaki, they called Simon a Canaanite, but that means he was from the land of Canaan. They don't mean he was a Canaanite. That means he was African. He was just from the land of Canaan. You know what I'm saying? That's to answer your question. Now read that one more time for me.
Khan. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
All right, it says, now the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships. You know what I'm saying? Like, so we went back to Egypt again. It's like, okay, go ahead.
By the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again. And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen, and no man shall buy you.
All right, now, if anybody know anything, just a slight little smidget knowledge of geometry. I mean, not geometry, geography. You know what I'm saying? Looking at the distance from Jerusalem to Egypt, you don't need to take no ship. What body of water are you gonna take you know what I'm saying, to go back to Egypt? You know what I'm saying? You don't have to take a ship to go back to Egypt. You know what I'm saying? In this, you know what I'm saying, in this instance, it was talking about, America. You know what I'm saying? We was the only people that came here on slave ships. You know what I'm saying? So the word Egypt, you know what I'm saying, in this context is talking about, what I'm saying, slavery. You know what I'm saying? And I will bring thee into slavery again with ships. You know what I'm saying? Because we would, like I said, we were the only people that came over to a new land in ships. All right. Now give me Deuteronomy 5 and 6.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 5, verse 6. I am the Lord thy God, which brought thee out of the land of Egypt, from the house of bondage.
From the house of bondage. So Egypt was associated with, what I'm saying, being, associated with the house of bondage, which means slavery. You know what I'm saying? So that was one of the pivotal points, in our nation's history, because we were slaves, in all the other captivities that we were in, but the one in Egypt, you know what I'm saying, was the most, I guess, popular or the most known. You know what I'm saying? So when it said, when we think about Egypt now, we're thinking about the house of bondage, a place that we were in slavery. So we didn't have to. So like when we came over here, when we came over here in ships, we were in slavery, in bondage. So when it says that he will bring thee into Egypt again, he's talking about bringing us into slavery again with ships. You know what I'm saying? And thou shalt see it no more again. We shall see our land no more again. You know what I'm saying? And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies for bondwomen and bondmen and bondwomen, and no man shall buy you. And when it says no man shall buy you, that means no man will save us. Won't nobody save us from this slavery. So that's a key point to remember, because that's what separated us from those so-called Jewish people. You know what I'm saying? That claim to be, you know, the children of Israel, which they're not, because men saved them, men bought them. You know what I'm saying? What was it, World War II? You know what I'm saying? They were saved by a man. You know, they went, a nation went to war for them and freed them and gave them their own state. That's what we call, you know, the state of Israel now. You know what I'm saying? They were saved. They were bought by a man. So which means they can't be the children of Israel, because they got their little state. It's just unfortunate that they took our, you know what I'm saying, our culture, you know what I'm saying, and our name. But the Lord is gonna rectify all that, man.
That's right.
So you know, I implore you, just like the Lord implored us, to choose life. You know what I'm saying? Because without choosing life, you definitely get death. You know what I'm saying? Choosing life means you get the blessings. Choosing choosing otherwise, you get curses. You know what I'm saying? And that's what this whole class was about. You know what I'm saying? Choosing the Lord. All right. Now with that, pay your tithes to the men of the Lord. I.S.U.P.K.com. Um, we got a feast day coming up in February. You know what I'm saying? That'll be read in the security announcements. But other than that, like I say, pay your tithes to the men of the Lord. You know, this has been the Israelite School of Universal and Practical Knowledge. Started out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under the amazing commanding General YAHANNA. And that's my time. Shalom. I'm pass the class over to Trooper Yabaka for the security announcement.
Security announcements. We are the I.S.U.P.K. Started out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rule for new brother and sister. When a new brother or sister comes to the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to shed themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There is another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6 month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment. Numbers 18 and 21 and Malachi 3 and 8 through 10 means 10th in the Hebrew. Mayasharah, 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you. Give to Treasury Department or teacher. Priest fund, free will offering for priests, not mandatory, whatsoever amount you would like. Upcoming holy convocations, Purim, 14th day and the 15th day of the 12th month. Monday, Monday, the 14th of February, and Tuesday, the 15th of February, 2021. I'm slacking. 2022. Esther, 9 and 20 through 31. If anyone wants to be a trooper in the school, start wearing all black, boots, shirt, pants, headband, or scarf. And these are the security announcements. Separate announcement. Brothers and sisters, Google search the school and request directions prior to departure to the school. Once arrived, click the website button. If you have pictures, you can upload them here. And that concludes the announcements.
All right. Also, you know what I'm saying, the 53rd annual Lord's Passover will be held in Cocoa Beach, Florida this year. So I guess, you know, I suggest, you know, everybody start preparing, you know, and get your funds ready. You know what I'm saying? And book your flights, book your rooms. You know what I'm saying? Because it's going to be a glorious time again. You know what I'm saying? like the this thing that Commander Junior Hunter put on, man, it's always a glorious sight. You know what I'm saying? And with that, shalom. Amen.